Hello and welcome to the State of Missouri's informational tutorial presentation for medical marijuana facility applicants. This tutorial series will provide an overview of key information that may be useful in applying for a facility license or certification with the State of Missouri for cultivation, infused product manufacturing, testing, dispensary, or transportation. The tutorials will not provide a step-by-step process for how to apply or what information should or should not be included in your application. The first tutorial will demonstrate where to locate resources on the Missouri Medical Marijuana webpage, such as Article 14 of the Missouri Constitution, the program rules, the facility license applications questions and scoring criteria, and the frequently asked questions page. The second tutorial will show you where to locate the facility application worksheets and forms that must accompany your online application and will provide examples of limitations that apply. The tutorial will demonstrate how to complete and save the ownership structure form, as well as any redacted or unredacted worksheets that may be necessary. This tutorial includes helpful tips on facility application question worksheets, including worksheet IDs and saving the worksheets to the online application. Recommended naming convention of worksheets to denote redacted versus unredacted versions, as well as other tips such as how to check word counts. By completing the worksheets in advance, the process of actually applying will be much easier. The third tutorial will present an overview of the online registry, including how applicants create an account in the Missouri Medical Marijuana Registry and how to save entries in the registry for a later return to edit information. The online application system will go live and be available at 12 a.m. on August 3rd, 2019 and ending at 11:59 p.m. on August 17, 2019. Questions can be emailed to medicalmarijuanainfo@health.mo.gov. Steps to licensure. In Step 1, resources to help with the application process can be found by going to the Medical Marijuana Regulation homepage and clicking on Rules and Law. Here, one can review Article 14 of the Missouri Constitution, the emergency rules, facility license application questions and scoring criteria, and public forum information. Another helpful resource is the frequently asked questions page. It can be found by clicking on Facility Information, then Frequently Asked Questions. This page shows a listing of questions the section of Medical Marijuana Regulation have answered. To view the answers, click on the down arrow to the right of the question. This page is updated periodically and new questions are answered. During this time, before the application period opens, it is recommended that you begin reviewing and completing the worksheets, ownership structure form, as well as collecting all necessary documents. Please be aware there is a 10 megabyte size limit per upload. Documents such as photos and maps will increase the size of your file. It is recommended to first zip your file prior to upload if it is larger than 10 megabytes. It is recommended that a Windows operating system-based computer utilizing Internet Explorer be utilized when completing, saving, and printing the worksheets, as user experience may be limited if utilizing devices such as MacBook, iPhone, iPad, and Android. First, let's take a look at the facility application question worksheets, which are required for all facility types except transportation. You will need to provide a facility application ID for each worksheet that you fill out and upload to the Medical Marijuana Registry. You will create an ID that is composed of 4 letters and 4 numbers. Your ID will be unique to you and will be used on all worksheets you complete. The purpose of the ID is to ensure all of your completed worksheets are maintained with your application during the blind scoring process. In our example, we are using ABCD worksheet-1234. However, we do not recommend using common letter and number combinations such as this. Please note there are several frequently asked questions that specifically address redacted versus unredacted information in the evaluation criteria questions and attachments to responses. Written responses to these questions must not refer to applicant facility business names and must refer to all individuals by title and initials only. For example, owner, AEM, or principal officer, RWM. If an applicant follows these directions, no redactions are necessary. However, if an applicant chooses to provide responses with names of applicant facilities or individuals included, the facility business names and any names, addresses, or social security numbers of individuals must be redacted. When providing an unredacted and redacted versions of worksheets, please keep in mind the word counts will be the same per worksheet submitted. For example, the word count on question 21 is 500. This means that you have 500 words for your response, whether it is in redacted worksheet or an unredacted worksheet. Please visit the Frequently Asked Questions worksheet instructions and the Missouri Medical Honor Registry for additional information. There are 3 types of worksheets you will encounter: text entry only, document attachment only, and both text and document attachments. All facility types are required to complete worksheets 1 through 17, as well as additional worksheets for your facility type. For example, testing facilities will complete worksheets 1 through 17, as well as 18 through 38, while a cultivation facility will complete worksheets 1 through 17, as well as worksheet 39. Let's look at a couple of worksheet examples. Worksheet 11 is one of the many worksheets you will need to complete as part of your application. It pertains to questions 21 through 41 of the facility license application questions and scoring criteria. Question 21 on Worksheet 11. As you enter your description for how a facility plans to address diversity, be sure to periodically click on the box to the right. This box will provide you a word count. You can then click back into the box and continue your entry. Any words beyond the number allowed for each question will not be saved. In this example, words 501 and beyond will not be saved in the entry. While you can cut and paste paragraphs from a Word document into the blue boxes, you should not paste information in as a picture or scanned, as the word count feature will not work. Also, remember, pictures increase the size of your file. Again, we suggest that you compile your responses in a Word document, and then, when you're ready, paste the responses into each worksheet online. Check the word count box to ensure your final count total for each response is accurate. Each individual worksheet must be completed before saving. When the worksheet is saved, it will be saved as a PDF document, and you will be unable to make changes. As you see from the word count total located at the right, there are 202 typed words. When providing answers, be sure to check Frequently Asked Questions section of the website, as well as the rules published in the Missouri Register, July 1st, 2019, Volume 44, Number 13, pages 1797 through 1803, that can be linked to from the website. Please review the tutorials for more information on how to navigate the website to these resources. Next, we will look at Question 28, Worksheet 11. As you complete the worksheets, you may encounter questions that pertain to only certain facility types. Question 28 on Worksheet 11 is a good example. Only dispensary facilities need to answer this question. All other facility types should leave this box empty. Question 28 is a good example of a yes or a no question. All worksheets are fillable PDFs. Every completed worksheet must be saved to your computer and then uploaded in the Medical Marijuana Registry. When saving redacted and unredacted worksheets, it is important to save them with clearly identifiable names. We recommend the following methodology to help ensure that the correct documents are downloaded for the blind scoring team. Worksheet-number-ID number-redacted and worksheet-number-ID number unredacted. To illustrate, let's assume you are saving Worksheet 11 and your ID number is ABCD1234. You would save the redacted worksheet 11 as WS11-ABCD1234-redacted. You would then save the unredacted worksheet as worksheet 11-ABCD1234-unredacted. As mentioned earlier, there is a 10 megabyte size limit per upload. Documents such as photos and maps will increase the size of your file. It is recommended to first zip your file prior to upload if it is larger than 10 megabytes. You will want to fill out the ownership structure form pursuant to 19 CSR 30-95.040. There are 3 spaces available for you to enter information about ownership entities. If you require more, please use as many forms as necessary. When complete, save them to your computer for upload in the Missouri Medical Marijuana Registry as part of your application. You may edit and save these forms as many times as you like before uploading them. In the Step 3 tutorial, you will learn about the application process through the online Medical Marijuana Registry. The Facility License Application Portal will begin accepting business applications for cultivation, manufacturing, dispensaries, and transportation at 12 a.m. on August 3, 2019. Applicants must apply before 11:59 p.m. on August 17, 2019 to be considered for licensure, with the exception of transportation and seed to sale certifications. Transportation and seed to sale certifications will remain open. It is recommended you use Chrome as your browser to access the Facility License Application Portal. To begin the application process, click on the Facility Licensing Registration button found on the DHSS website. This button will not appear on the website until August 3, 2019. Once the portal is launched, you will first need to register prior to beginning the online application process. Click the Register button appearing in the upper right-hand corner of the panel. Upon completing your registration, you will receive an email notification. You must first open the email you received and verify your account before you can sign in to the portal. Once you verify your account, you will be returned to the registry portal sign-in page. Be sure to bookmark this page for future reference. You will be able to work and save your application up through the submission date. Once you are signed into the portal, click Create New Application button found in the left-hand corner of the screen. As a preparer, you will be able to create multiple applications. However, before doing so, be sure to evaluate the implications of multiple applications listed under the same user account. Once a new application is created, a screen similar to the following will appear. Notice the tabs across the top of the screen. You will begin your application from the General Information tab. Upon clicking the License Certification type drop-down, you will be presented with different facility licensure types. Your selection upon save will determine what application information is required on the other tabs based on the license certification type you previously selected. As you navigate through the application, be sure to click on the eye icon appearing to the right of each field for additional help specific to that application field. Once saved, you will be able to sign out of the registry portal and return later to your application with your last saved edits. The Save and Next button will allow you to save the tab screen you're on and navigate to the next tab simultaneously. From the Documents tab for each requirement, click the Upload New button to upload a file. There are no restrictions on the type of file, however, the size is limited to 10 megabytes. You may upload a zip file if your file exceeds the size limitation. Please note, more than one document may be uploaded per requirement. Clicking on the requirement will expand the requirement to view, update, or delete uploaded documents. Once submitted, you will not be able to update or delete uploaded files on the Documents tab of the portal. Worksheet requirements applicable to the business type will be displayed in the Documents tab located further down the page, starting with Medical Marijuana Worksheet 1. Refer to the instructions located within each respective worksheet for the number of allowable attachments per worksheet. If you submitted a pre-application with payment, be sure to indicate it as such on the last question of the Questions tab along with your Social Security number or tax ID. If you have not pre-filed, answer no, and upon submission you will be redirected to the electronic payment collection site. Use the review screen to review your application with attention to items denoted with a red X. These items must be completed in order to submit your application. Click the Pay and Submit button when you are ready to submit your application. If you answered yes to the pre-filed payment question, you will receive confirmation of your submission if all submission requirements were met. If you said no, you will be redirected to the third-party payment site. Upon receipt of the payment, you will be redirected back to the portal and receive confirmation of your submission. One final note in closing, please continue to check the medical marijuana website for updated information.